Hello, cunts. Come on then, let's get this load of old shit over with. You know what this is, so shut up, tap the screen, sit back and laugh at this week's nonsense. Ready? Well, let's go. On Monday, I set the bar as low as possible and as low as usual by appearing online with my hat at the most ridiculous angle and proceeded to waste my life, screaming piss off, in the kitchen until my daddy told me off and sent me to my room. Sitting in sour-faced misery with a cheesy stinking bell end, I set about losing all of my TikTok battles, so, to perk myself up, I defied my daddy's commands and braved going back downstairs, where I resumed shouting piss off at my phone. Daddy sent me back to my room because he'd had enough of the thick stench of my knob cheese, mixed with piss, slowly filling the house, and I returned to his box room to have a sulk. In the afternoon, I found enough energy not to look for a job, but to go out to find a box in Camden upon which to scream and spin in circles from, and was joined by a weird woman bearing a megaphone, and we both screamed Christmas songs at the public in September. Tiring quickly, I returned home and wasn't seen online for the next few hours, where it was likely I was crying about my tiny dick and the fact I will never experience the pleasure of satisfying a woman, and then I presented myself online again and decided the best thing to do would be to scream piss off at my phone for a while longer. On Tuesday, I rewarded myself by adding to the mess I sleep in and shaved my beard onto my bed, and then began a 3-hour campaign of repeating myself about a big battle at 7 p.m. that I must have said around 400 times. I was very bored today. I really couldn't be bothered. I laid around, with my sulky face, unable to comprehend just how shameful my life is, until I had an idea of how to show some personality, which led me to start shouting piss off at my phone once again before retiring for the afternoon to lay in my dirty bed and cry about life. After a big old cry, I found out my comfort curtain, which I used to pretend was the loving embrace of my mother, but seeing as I've never had that experience, due to me being a disgusting rat-faced cunt, I couldn't relate, so I found my comfort holding a piece of broccoli and spending hours shouting piss off at my phone. As 7 p.m. drew closer, my attitude deteriorated and my greed and anger increased. I verbally abused and threatened everyone into giving me money right up until the battles begun. Surprisingly, the battles were actually quite good for me. Of course, I didn't win any, and we battled 5 times, but my scores were quite respectable, and this temporarily made me feel like my entire life wasn't wasted, although the angle of my hat revealed otherwise. On Wednesday, I let TikTok enjoy a break from me and my shit until 11, and then I provided an unwanted return and revealed myself to the viewers like P. Diddy at one of his parties. I decided to show everyone my teeth before settling into the 1000th TikTok battle of the week. Connecting to a girl from America, I arranged yet another big battle in the hope of getting more handouts than usual from my own supporters. And to seal the deal with her, I showed my recent video where I verbally abused and threatened everyone, and despite her obvious look of shock, she too was a massive beggy cunt, so agreed to battle at 7. With the extortion agreement now set, and with time on my hands, I took myself back to the kitchen to cover myself in my security curtain and proceeded to shout piss off at my phone for the 3rd straight day, and also provided some underwhelming entertainment by wobbling a limp sweet potato fry in my fingers, giving everyone a glimpse as to what I look like when I crack one out. At 7 p.m, the second installment of this week's money grabbing began. The arranged battle underway. Of course, I lost every battle, but had once again squeezed more money than usual out of the people who are mad enough to continue enabling my deluded life, preventing me from getting any therapy or returning to the real world. And after the chance to fleece money had passed, I became miserable, and with nothing left to personally gain, I quit for the day. And on Thursday, I appeared in Daddy's kitchen, wrapped again in my security curtain, and for the 4th consecutive day I was shouting piss off, with today's vegetable of choice was a carrot. The appalling levels of greed and entitlement were never more on display than today, when I sought out any random person to battle me tonight, for which I can apply a label of big battle to drain even more money from the very few people left who like me. The disregard for the efforts and money already absorbed from others is shocking and entirely disgusting to watch. A man-child who offers nothing to the world, but demands and expectations on you to allow me to live without growing up, a meaningless stain on humanity, a human skid mark, stuck in East Finchley, ruining the lives of everyone around me. I've taken a lot more money than usual this week. Let's see if I give even a penny back. I doubt I will.
You want him to do you so much you could do.